Hey, Rideshare friends, this is a serious, serious topic I want to talk about, right? And a lot of people are not paying enough attention to this, especially the rideshare companies and especially politicians that are doing backroom deals with companies, right? When Lyft and Uber decrease pay, which they're doing aggressively, driver health suffers. That's a fact, right? The extra hours that you have to put in to make up that deficit, the fatigue, right? The muscle pain on your back muscles, on your spine, the depression because you may be spending more hours away from your loved ones, or your kid is asking, hey, daddy or mommy, why are you gone so much, right? That puts you in a very upset and depressed mode, right? The dehydration, going out all those hours, not being able to drink properly because you're putting up the extra hours to make up the deficits, right? The kidney issues that arise from dehydration, not drinking enough, not even having the time to go to the toilet, holding on to a full bladder. It's not good for your body. What I do like, I've seen a channel out there where one of the drivers is talking more and more about the health issues and how to live healthy, how to lose weight, how to change your health to the better because of his past health issues. That's good information. It fits in perfectly here, right? And you should listen to that. And I'll put a link underneath to that video, right? Because I watched it and I felt like, people can really, really get some quality out of that video, understanding that health is everything. You want to stay healthy. You want to be healthy. Mind, body, soul, for your family, for yourself, right? The stress that our body endures, right? And the companies need to recognize it, right? They need to see this, that their actions are really affecting drivers worldwide, not just here in the United States, right? And politicians that are protecting these companies or putting conditions through that are favorable for these companies are affecting the citizens' health, right? And I'm telling you, when it comes to voting, for example, and I want to throw out again this AB5 issue, no matter where you stand on it, right? And they obviously just fighting for better pay, better conditions, right? And they address this health issue a lot in their blogs, in their message, in the media, right? And you can't ignore the health factor, right? You cannot ignore the negatives extra hours, extra stress has on health. You cannot ignore that. You can't just push it away and pretend, hey, this is not real. If you look at yourself in the mirror, right, tomorrow morning, you're brushing your teeth, and you've put on a lot of extra weight and your face feels puffy, and you say to yourself, why is my body changing like this? When your body is under so much stress because you're forced to perform, you're forced to put in extra hours, stress really will puff up your body, put on additional weight. People tend to try and make those sorrows, those pains disappear by eating more junk food, hoping it'll go away. You just start bloating up, right? So staying healthy, stopping, exercising, stretching between these hours, and again, I'm going to put a fellow YouTuber out there, I'm going to put his video. He talks a little bit about the health and his health. Listen to those type of things because that at the end of the day may pull you through this, right? But if you start going into a downward spiral depression and you're just stuffing yourself with fast food, comfort food as they call it, because of all these extra hours that you're away from your wife, your husband, your kids, it's wrong, Uber. It's wrong, Lyft. And even you, fat cat CEO at Lyft and Uber, got all the money in the world and you don't have to worry about that. The people that are actually making you the money, the people that actually got you over the finishing line, treat them with some effing respect, right? With some dignity, right? Pay them properly. So as a VFD, a voice for drivers, I'll bring this up all day long, because you got to put it out there in the universe until the clouds open up and the sun shines through, right? And your health improves, right? You cannot subject your workforce to these conditions, because what you're doing at the end of the day, you are impacting their health, you are impacting their lives, right? So, you know, if you are looking to join Uber or Lyft, if you're looking for a game plan where you can make a little bit more money by working smart so that you can overcome these radical changes by Uber and Lyft, especially to the minute and the mileage rates, right? That's a separate conversation that we can have. But this conversation is real, and you guys need to put it out there on Facebook, on Twitter, and even vote. If a politician doesn't have your back in your state and is forcing conditions on you that are impacting your life or leading to a depression, right? And let's just look at depression here for a moment. My friends, please be honest to yourself, right? Be honest to your family. If this is affecting you, if you're getting depressed over this, stop. Take a second to look at yourself and dig deep, deep, deep inside your body, mind, and soul. If I am truly feeling depressed over this, over all these additional hours, over the stress to perform, the stress to bring the money to my family, right? Stop for a moment. Just stop. Okay? Think about this. If that's where it's going, stop. And please look at other possibilities. Please start researching other gigs. Please start signing up for other companies. Please start getting your resumes out there. If this is not working for you and you feel like you've gotten to the point where it's truly impacted your health, your family, I beg you, stop and change directions. You know, sometimes we, got to take a right or a left, or just stop for a second at the light and look at ourselves and say, is this worth it? I've heard a lot of complaints about this. I've seen the change in some drivers, the physical change. I've discussed this issue about stress, health with other drivers. It's real. It exists. And Uber and Lyft, especially their top management, needs to acknowledge this. You're responsible for this. Your decisions are responsible for people's health. Politicians, we can vote you out. If you side with companies that put negative conditions onto drivers, we will vote your asses out. It's very, very simple, my friends, right? We've got to band together on this, stay strong, protect our rights, protect our health, and push for better conditions. That's what I stand for. I make that statement here and now as I'm sitting here in California at 1:50 p.m. in the afternoon on this Thursday. And I ask the companies to treat this as a real issue. Thank you.